Okay, let's look at this kicking action of the anchors. Looks good. Okay, let's break it down a little bit. Okay, first thing, hip extension. Iliopsoas attachment onto that lesser trochanter, extraordinarily important when we're talking about, obviously, that hip extension. So we don't want any restrictions there. Come down a bit further, then we start to see the rec fem. So once again, that's really important because obviously that's bringing in that knee flexion as well. Okay, we start to make contact with the ball. We've got plantar flexion happening there, tibialis anterior. All right, so I've gone through those treatment sequences. So those are critical in terms of our performance. Now, as we kick through the ball, what's also important is the lengthening processes of some of these muscles here as we follow through. So we're kicking up into hip flexion and then across the body. So concentric contraction, adductor magnus. Okay, we've also got the transitional phase through into that lengthening process on those lateral hamstrings and the deep external rotators. So critical that we don't have any restrictions there whatsoever. So very, very important to follow through on the kick as well. So no restrictions that we're looking at through that kicking of the hip extension and then following all the way through into the hip flexion and then across the body. So we're looking at that adductor and the deep external rotator. So we're balancing off both of those muscles.